Hello everyone, and welcome to our podcast. My name is Adam, and I am very happy to be here with you today.
Hello everyone, my name is Sarah. Thank you for listening to our podcast. We hope you are having a good day.
Today, we are going to talk about a very important topic. It is something that many people hear about every day, but sometimes they do not fully understand it.
Yes, today we are talking about artificial intelligence, also called AI.
AI is everywhere now. We see it in our phones, in our computers, and even in our homes.
That is true, but many people feel confused. They ask questions like, what is AI? How does it work? Should I be worried?
These are very good questions. So today, we will try to answer them in a simple and clear way.
We will explain what AI is, how it works in daily life, and how people feel about it.
We will also talk about how AI can help you learn English.
And we will not forget about some important problems like privacy and honesty.
Yes, because AI is powerful, but we must use it carefully.
We hope this conversation will help you understand AI better and feel more confident when you hear about it.
So, let's begin our discussion.
Adam, let me start with a simple question. Many people hear the word AI, but they do not understand it. So, what is AI?
That is a great question. AI, or artificial intelligence, means that machines or computers can think, learn, and make decisions like humans.
So, it is like giving a computer a brain?
Yes, that is a simple way to understand it. Of course, it is not a real brain, but it works in a similar way.
How does it learn?
AI learns from data. Data means information. For example, if you show many pictures of cats to a computer, it can learn what a cat looks like.
So later it can recognize a cat?
Exactly. It can look at a new picture and say, "This is a cat."
That is very interesting. So AI learns from examples.
Yes, and it improves over time. The more data it gets, the better it becomes.
Can AI think like humans?
Not exactly. AI can process information very fast, but it does not have emotions or real understanding like humans.
So it is smart, but in a different way.
Yes, that is correct.
I think this is important for learners to understand. AI is a tool, not a human.
Exactly. It is a very powerful tool, but it still depends on humans.
Now let's talk about real life. Where do we see AI every day?
Actually, we see AI almost everywhere, even if we do not notice it.
Can you give some simple examples?
Sure. Let's start with smartphones. When you type a message and your phone suggests the next word, that is AI.
Yes, I use that every day. Sometimes it knows exactly what I want to say.
That is because it learns from your writing style.
What about social media?
Good example. When you open social media, you see posts and videos that match your interests. AI chooses them for you.
So it studies what we like.
Yes, it looks at what you watch, like, or share.
Sometimes that feels a little strange.
Yes, it can feel a bit personal.
What about maps?
AI helps maps show the best route. It checks traffic, distance, and time.
That is very useful. It helps us arrive faster.
Exactly. Another example is online shopping.
Yes, websites always show me products I like.
That is AI again. It learns your preferences.
Also, voice assistants.
Yes, when you speak to your phone or smart speaker, AI understands your voice and answers you.
It feels like talking to a person sometimes.
Yes, but we must remember, it is still a machine.
I think AI makes life easier.
I agree. It saves time and gives helpful suggestions.
Now, let's talk about feelings. How do people feel about AI?
People have different feelings. Some feel excited and hopeful.
Why do they feel hopeful?
Because AI can improve many areas of life. For example, in healthcare, AI can help doctors find diseases earlier.
That is very important. It can save lives.
Yes, and in education, AI can help students learn better.
It can also help people with disabilities.
Exactly. So many people see AI as a positive change.
But not everyone feels that way.
No, some people feel afraid.
What are they afraid of?
One big fear is job loss. People worry that machines will replace human workers.
That is a serious concern.
Yes, especially in jobs that are repetitive.
Are there other fears?
Yes, some people worry that AI will become too powerful.
Like in science fiction movies?
Exactly. But real AI is not like that.
Still, the fear is understandable.
Yes, because people do not fully understand AI.
I think fear often comes from not knowing.
That is very true.
But we also hope.
Yes, and I think hope is stronger if we learn more about AI.
So knowledge can reduce fear.
Exactly.
Now let's talk about something very helpful for our listeners. How can AI help people learn English?
AI is a very powerful tool for language learning.
How can learners use it?
First, AI can act like a conversation partner.
So learners can practice speaking?
Yes, they can ask questions, answer, and have real conversations.
That is very useful, especially for people who do not have someone to practice with.
Exactly. It gives them more confidence.
What about writing?
AI can correct grammar and spelling.
That helps learners improve quickly.
Yes, and it can explain mistakes.
I think that is very important.
AI can also teach new vocabulary.
And give examples of how to use words.
Yes, and even create exercises.
That sounds like a teacher.
Yes, like a personal teacher available all the time.
Also, learners can learn at their own speed.
That is one of the biggest advantages.
And they do not feel shy or nervous.
Yes, many learners feel more relaxed with AI.
So AI makes learning easier and more comfortable.
Exactly.
Now, we should talk about some serious problems. AI is helpful, but it also has risks.
Yes, and it is important to understand them.
Let's start with privacy. What does that mean?
Privacy means keeping your personal information safe.
So how does AI affect privacy?
AI systems often collect data from users.
Like, what kind of data?
For example, your location, your interests, your messages, and your online activity.
That sounds like a lot of information.
Yes, and people worry about how this data is used.
Can it be dangerous?
Yes, if the data is not protected well.
So companies must be responsible.
Exactly, and users should also be careful.
Another problem is honesty.
Yes, AI can create content like text, images, and videos.
Sometimes it is difficult to know if something is real.
That is true. This can lead to misinformation.
People may believe false news.
Yes, and that can cause problems in society.
So we must think critically.
Exactly. We should always check information.
Another issue is cheating.
Yes, some people use AI to do their work instead of learning.
That is not good for education.
No, because they do not develop real skills.
So AI should support learning, not replace it.
That is a very important point.
We are now at the end of our discussion.
Yes, and we covered many important points today.
We explained what AI is in a simple way.
We talked about how it is used in daily life.
We discussed feelings like fear and hope.
We also showed how AI can help with learning English.
And we talked about ethical problems like privacy and honesty.
So, Sarah, what is your final advice for our listeners?
My advice is simple. Do not be afraid of AI, but try to understand it.
That is good advice.
Use AI as a tool to help you learn and grow.
Yes, but always think for yourself.
Do not trust everything without checking.
and always use AI in a responsible way.
AI is part of our future.
And we must learn how to use it wisely.
Thank you very much for listening.
We hope you enjoyed this conversation and learned something new.
See you next time.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.